Chicago, the Windy City, home of the Bears, the Cubs, the Sox, the Bulls, the Blackhawks, and this weekend, home of Golden Boy, as we are here for the final press conference of Oscar Duarte against the hometown fighter, Kenneth Sims Jr. The Bossman takes on Duarte in a 12-round main event super lightweight fight this Saturday, August 2nd, live worldwide on DAZN from the Credit Union One Arena in Chicago. The fight presented in association with Cancun Boxing de Pepe Gomez. The event also marks Golden Boy's electrifying return to the Windy City. It's been more than a decade since we've been here and promises a night of action-packed matchups as both fighters battle for a shot at championship glory. Limited tickets are still available at Ticketmaster.com. Doors get going at 4, the first fight at 5, the main broadcast on DAZN at 7 o'clock. 7 fights total coming your way this Saturday from Chicago. Inside the ballroom, moments away from the final press conference. Make sure you follow the Golden Boy social media accounts for great behind-the-scenes coverage, as yesterday Sims was at the Sox game, so he's really enjoying being here in his hometown. I'm Beto Duran alongside the Hall of Famer, the founder of Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar de la Hoya. And Oscar, it's been a while since Golden Boy has been in Chicago, but it's a great city. They love you here. How did you decide to come back?
No, look, Chicago is a huge boxing town, and a lot of history here in Chicago. We're excited to be here. Obviously, Kenneth Sims, he's a local hero here in Chicago. Duarte, who has a huge Hispanic following here in Chicago. So this was the perfect area to stage this great fight, great card. I can't wait for Joshua Edwards and Tristan Kalkruth. And I mean, the list goes on and on. We have our best prospects on the card. So I'm excited. I think Chicago was the best city to host this type of card.
7 fights total available for you this weekend. Oscar, before we start talking about the fights, how about this? Congratulations to Ricardo El Niño Sandoval. Underdog goes to Japan, and Golden Boy has a new champion.
Amazing. It's incredible. I mean, look, one thing about Golden Boy is that, first of all, I have to give it up to my matchmakers and to the president of Golden Boy Promotions. Look, we build fighters to give them, obviously, the opportunity, but to position them to go out there and win a world title, basically. Sandoval goes to Japan, last night I believe he won, goes to Japan and brings back 2 world titles, WBC and WBA. So it's a dream come true for him. To fight overseas and beat their world champion is just a dream come true. So I strongly feel that we have the best stable, we have the secret sauce to make world champions, future world champions. And so I'm just thrilled and happy that we can do it here in Chicago.
Yeah, for Ricardo, he was fighting on the Golden Boy shows that we have at Fantasy Springs, building him up, had a setback, did not give up on him when he lost to the Costa Rican fighter, stuck with him. And you see something in these young fighters, and you notice that. Oscar Duarte is a young fighter who opened up the show at a Belasco card a few years ago, where he showed up and he lost like 15 pounds in 2 days. You saw something in him, you signed him, and you, again, another fighter who lost, but you built him up. You don't give up on your guys.
No, look, in boxing, it's not about how you lose. It's not about how many times you lose, or it's how you lose. If you go out there and fight hard, if you go out there and put on a great show, you don't lose anything. I tell fighters that all the time. It doesn't matter if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses. It matters how you perform inside the ring. And Sandoval is a perfect example. Look, we started him from the bottom, Fantasy Springs, local shows in LA, and then now he's unified world champion. So it really is a dream come true for us, because we feel proud that we're able to do to open doors for young fighters. And look, this Saturday night, live from Chicago on DAZN, you will see the present, the future. You will see fighters who ex-world champions. I mean, there's Progress versus Jojo Diaz, who it's almost kind of like a crossroad path type of fight, where hey, the winner moves on to possibly another world title. So there's opportunities here. There's opportunities for everybody, for young guys, for the future, for the present. So I strongly feel that every fighter here is going to take advantage of that opportunity and fight as hard as they can.
And for Kenneth Sims Jr., fighting as a pro for the first time in his career in Chicago. Right. He's from here, never had a chance to fight as a pro. This is a dangerous fighter. Why do you like him so much?
No, look, I think that this fight is such an even matched fight. Obviously, Duarte will have his fans being Hispanic and Mexican, but Sims, being from Chicago, will have his legions of fans who will support him till the end. So it's going to be one of those nights where, it's going to be electrifying. It's going to be, high energy, intense. But at the end of the day, both fighters have to fight. That's the bottom line. We can present this card on the silver platter for everyone. We can have the fans come out and support, but at the end of the day, you have to perform inside the ring if you want to win.
I always got to ask you this. What else does Golden Boy have planned? It's only August, starting this weekend, but I know you got some big things coming up.
Yeah, we do. We have the return of Virgil Ortiz. We have tons of things lined up for the second half of the year. Obviously, with talking about Ryan Garcia, where we position him. But we have exciting world champions, exciting fighters that are urging to fight, and so I strongly feel that the second half of this year will be the biggest year for Golden Boy.
This weekend's going to be a good one. Oscar, I'll let you get to the podium as we get this press conference going. Let me show you the card for this weekend, as there are 7 fights total. One of the hot prospects that Golden Boy has, desde Ciudad Obregón, Sonora, Mexico, Gael Cabrera, will be on the broadcast taking on Richard Diaz, and opening up the show at 5 o'clock here will be Micaiah Phillips. At 7 o'clock, the DAZN broadcast opens up, and it'll be Yair Gallardo, recently signed to Golden Boy, taking on Quentin Rankin. And after that, don't blink, the Olympic heavyweight Joshua Edwards, the Rocket, will be in a 6-round scheduled fight. Then the cruiserweight division, this will be a real good one. Tristan Cal-Cruz, who is a very talented fighter from Dallas, now living in Vegas, takes on Devontae Williams. And the co-main, Regis Prograis, Jojo Diaz, former champions, battling it out in the super lightweight division. And of course, the main event, Oscar Duarte, Kenneth Sims Jr. on DAZN. A few tickets still available at Ticketmaster.com. But right now, let's go to the Hall of Famer himself, the Golden Boy, Oscar de la Hoya.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Chicago, thank you very much for opening the doors to these young fighters. We are extremely, extremely excited to be here. I remember hosting many, many events back in the day, 10, 12 years ago. Championship boxing, the response, the reception has always been incredible. So we are extremely proud to be here with this great card. Kenneth Sims, one of your very own from Chicago, fighting for the first time at this high level, obviously is extremely excited to showcase his talent in front of you all. Oscar Duarte, we know there's a huge Mexican, Hispanic population here, which he's going to be fighting in front of, so he's very excited, and we strongly feel that this card here Saturday night will set the standard on what Chicago boxing should be like moving forward. We strongly feel that back in the day, we're talking about the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. I mean, you had the very best fighting here in Chicago, so we want to bring back that excitement. We want to build fighters in Chicago locally, so we're talking to various boxing clubs, we're talking to various managers, trainers, so we can bring back the beautiful sport of boxing here to Chicago. So I thank you very much. Really looking forward to Regis Prograis versus Jojo Diaz. That's going to be exciting. Like I said, Joshua Edwards, who's I'm calling him the next great American heavyweight. And we need it because, we're watching all these heavyweights fight in Europe and unifying the title and doing amazing, amazing job. But Joshua Edwards, let me tell you, is something special. We strongly feel that Tristan as well is a very special fighter. Tristan Cal-Cruz, who we strongly feel at the light heavyweight division, moving up to the heavyweight division, is going to be a force to be reckoned with. And look, these types of events and these types of shows, we have our main events. We have our high-level caliber types main events with Regis Prograis and Jojo Diaz. but we also have the young upcoming prospects, and we're not putting them with just anybody. We're not going to just walk right through an opponent. No, these are tough fights for everybody. These are fights that are evenly matched. I strongly believe that when you have a card like this, you must showcase their talent by fighting them tough. And that's exactly what these two young men are going to do Saturday night. It's not an easy fight for nobody. May the best man win, and thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Oscar. One of the good things about Golden Boy, having worked for them for over a decade, is when we were here in Chicago, I was part of that broadcast. It was so much fun. That's why this weekend you're going to feel a buzz at USC. One thing that Golden Boy does a good job is developing these young fighters in and outside of the ring. That's why we do these press conferences, for you to get to know who they are, because when they do become that main event, they got to be able to talk, right? They got to be able to get the social media going. They got to be able to do the press conferences. And a young man who doesn't know what he's doing yet, but he's in the ring knocking everybody out. Recently signed to Golden Boy Promotions. There's a Chihuahua, Mexico, 9-0, 8 KOs in association with Miguel Cotto Promotions. Bringing you to the podium right now, Yair Gallardo.
Hola, buenas tardes a todos. Espero se encuentren bien. Hoy me siento contento por estar aquí con la compañía de Golden Boy, firmado, como saben algunos, ¿verdad? Agradecido con Eric Gómez, con Oscar por la confianza, con Golden Boy y la compañía de Miguel Cotto Promotion, ¿verdad?
I want to thank everybody associated with signing me, Oscar De Loya, Miguel Cotto, and Golden Boy Promotions for having me here.
También estoy agradecido con mi equipo de trabajo, que son quienes me trajeron aquí, con mi familia, ¿verdad? Porque pues sin ellos no se ha podido lograr esto. Okay.
Yair Gallardo. All right, a heavyweight, as Oscar was talking about. I've been lucky to call his first 3 fights. And as a broadcaster, when you're getting ready for a fight, you do a bunch of research, you do notes, you look at what's going on. And Joshua Edwards, I have not been able to use my notes yet because you're knocking people out too quick. So don't blink when you see him on DAZN this weekend. Olympic heavyweight, the Rocket, Joshua Edwards.
I want to thank everybody for coming out. Big thank you to Oscar and Eric for signing me and getting me back in the ring. I love staying busy. And I've been performing every fight. I'm getting sharper, so expect that Saturday night.
His Instagram is walk him down good, right? Yes, sir. Yeah, he's locking everybody out. Make sure you check that out on Saturday. Another young, talented prospect from originally Texas, now living in Las Vegas, a cruiserweight who used to, when he stands up here, you're going to see how big this kid is. He used to do backflips after his victories. Now he's realizing there's no need for the backflip, just knock people out. 15-1, 10 stoppages, the cruiserweight, Tristan Sweet Tea Calcruth.
Thank you. First and foremost, just want to give glory to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I know his kingdom will reign forever. Very excited for this fight. There's been a lot of preparation. I do feel like I'm a dangerous cruiserweight in this division, and I do feel like I have the ability to become world champion. That being said, I'm not much of a man for talking. I'm more of a man to action, so I'll see y'all guys Saturday night.
Nice and easy, straight to the point from Tristan Calcruth. That's a 10-rounder in the cruiserweight division you'll see on DAZN. The co-main, this is going to be a lot of fun. When they got announced, like, oh, really? Prograis and Jojo Diaz going at it? Gotta love that. Former champions in the super lightweight division. Right now, let's bring up the man from South El Monte who represented the United States at the 2012 Olympics, a champion underneath Golden Boy. He's always a warrior, Jojo Diaz.
First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I also want to thank my team, Baker, Julio, Jason, Sketch, everybody that made this possible for me to be back in the ring again. I also want to thank Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions and DAZN for giving me the opportunity to broadcast my talents again on a big stage. I've been training hard, man. It's been a lot of up and downs in my career, but I'm very, very focused, and I'm determined, and I'm ready to go out there and perform at my best. Thank you, guys. See you guys Saturday.
Jojo always brings it. That'll be the co-main. Again, super lightweight division. Regis Prograis, you've seen him. He's always fun. He's always action-packed, and he'll be the co-main. Let's bring him up to the stage right now. Regis Prograis.
All right, y'all wake up, right? Everybody seems asleep. Let's wake up. Let's wake up, everybody. Yeah, this is my Golden Boy debut. I'm excited about it. Definitely, I've been training my ass off for this. Sorry, Jojo, he about to get it though. I've been training so hard for this for a long time. I've been in Vegas, locked in, and just I'm just excited. I'm excited. Like I said, this is my Golden Boy debut, so I'm ready for it. And one thing, bro, like Oscar, like when I first turned pro, I wanted to sign with Golden Boy, but y'all didn't want to pick me up, so somebody else had to pick me up. And they didn't want to pick me up. When I first turned pro, I came out the 2012 Olympic trials, and nobody wanted to pick me up, and then somebody else gave me a chance, and so now I'm finally here. So, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna see where it go. But I'm excited to be here, and Saturday night it's gonna be fun.
They're telling you, welcome to Chicago, Regis.
Oh, well, thank you. This is my first time being here, so thank you.
Yeah, so that'll be the co-main on DAZN. Again, DAZN broadcast gets going at 7 o'clock Central Time. Doors open at 4 Central Time. First fight will be scheduled at 5 this Saturday from UIC. All right, right now, the man who's going to be making his professional debut in Chicago, because he's fought here as an amateur. They know him everywhere. Is bringing to the podium right now the Bossman, Kenneth Sims Jr.
First off, I want to thank God, because without him, none of this would be possible. I want to thank my team, thank Oscar, Eric, all the Golden Boy for just giving me this opportunity. Like he just said, I'm a hometown kid. This is a dream come true. When I turned pro, this was like my top 3 goals was to be the best. Of course, make a lot of money, take care of my family, and to fight at home, like bring big-time boxing back to Chicago. So this is a big step in the right direction. I'm just. It's a dream come true, and I've been training hard, ready to put on a show for my city. Anybody that's not from here, welcome to Chicago. You get to be in the best city in the world, the most beautiful city in the world. And everybody, welcome to Chicago. It's going to be a show Saturday.
Remember meeting you, you told me, we're going to fight in Chicago. I'm going to headline in Chicago. You're getting it this weekend. He will be taking on the man from Parral, Chihuahua. But before we get to Oscar Duarte, this fight is also in association with Cancun Boxing, the Pepe Gomez. Right now to the podium, the man running Cancun Boxing, the one and only Pepe Gomez.
Hola, buenas tardes a todos. Thank you very much, everybody. I am very happy we stay here with Duarte team. For us, it's very important, this fight. The next fight is Saturday. Thank you, Chicago. Thank you, DAZN. Thank you, Golden Boy. Thank you, my friends, my best friend, Oscar De La Hoya, Eric. Thank you, appreciation. And my win, the best, Oscar Duarte, the win the next Saturday.
When Pepe Gomez is dropping English on you, it's fight weekend. He's ready to go. Thank you. I didn't have to translate that one. Now let's bring up to the stage, to the podium. Saw him when he made his U.S. debut at the Belasco Theater in downtown Los Angeles. He lost 15 pounds just to even get on the plane, came as an opponent, beat a hot prospect, and then Golden Boy signed him after that. Now he is here in Chicago to take on Kenneth Sims Jr. There's a Parral, Chihuahua with a record of 29-2-1, 23 stoppages, Oscar Duarte.
Gracias a todos por estar aquí. Estoy muy contento de estar aquí en Chicago. Muy agradecido con todo mi equipo por hacer un gran campamento.
Thanks to everybody for having me here.
Agradecido con Oscar de la Hoya por todo el apoyo, con toda la empresa de Golden Boy. Y estoy listo para este sábado. El público va a salir ganando, va a ser una gran pelea y vamos con todo. Thank you everybody. I'm happy for stay here in Chicago. I am the new face of boxing and I proved it this Saturday night inside the ring. Thank you.
To the Golden Boys accounting staff, I will not invoice you for the interpretation fee because I don't have to right now. This guy learned English. Because training Robert Garcia, you do that right there. So appreciate everybody. Right now, let's get the Q&A going. Jojo Diaz's microphone right in front of you. Jojo, again, we've seen you on the biggest stage, and you admitted right now that you've been going up and down with your career. What is keeping you motivated?
My kids, man, my two beautiful kids, Zenith and Rosalie. I want them, I want to provide for them, and I want to get a better future, and also just being a better role model to all the youth, being a light to the youth, and being an inspiration, is telling them that no matter what happens in this world, all things are possible through Jesus Christ.
Round of applause for JoJo. And for Regis, you said it. You wanted to sign with Golden Boy. Oscar didn't give you that look, but now you're here with them.
Right. Mm-hmm.
What is it about your career that's keeping you going?
I'm motivated to be a champion again. You know, my thing is, if I'm not mistaken, it's never been a champion, 140-pound champion for the third time. And that's kind of what I want to do. I really want to do that. And so I'm real motivated. And like I said, I'm taking things, I'm not going to say I never took things serious, but I'm taking things way serious right now. Just because that's a goal I want to do. Like personally, I did everything. I've been a champion twice. You know, I made enough money, invested well. But now it's just like I'm motivated to be a champion again. That's really what I want to do. And that's why I'm here.
That'll be the co-main Saturday night for JoJo. For you, this seemed like it was going to happen eventually, right? You and Regis, just the way you guys' careers were coming up. When they offered you the fight, what'd you think?
Oh man, I was excited, man. I was real excited because we've been training every single day, man. We've been locked in, and I just know that this is the opportunity that is being created for me to go out there and showcase to everybody that I'm back.
And people are counting you out. You know this. You went from being the top to the bottom, and people say JoJo shouldn't be doing this, shouldn't be doing that. How do you prove them wrong on Saturday night?
Just do what I do, man. Trusting my abilities, trusting God, and knowing that everything that I did was all worth it, man. I've been, putting in the work day in and day out, and I have a good team behind me now that is taking care of me, and we're ready to go.
And for you, Regis, this Saturday, what can this do to keep your career going?
Just win. That's all. That's the main thing. Just win and get back to the top. That's all. It's no big thing to me. Just go out there and do me and go have fun and get back to that. And that's the main thing. Go win. That's it.
And when they offered you JoJo, what did you think?
I don't care who I was gonna fight. At the same time, I was already in camp. So at first they were saying it was gonna be some other people, and then they were saying we gonna try to get JoJo, but I know he fought in Mexico or something like that. So I didn't know if he was gonna take the fight. But no matter what, I was in camp. So it was like whoever. They had a bunch of people, and they finally agreed to him, so I was cool with it.
And we'll see that Saturday in the co-main, the super lightweight division scheduled for 10 rounds. Thanks to both of you. Now let's move on to the main event. Kenneth Sims Jr., the Bossman, 22-2-1. You're in the main event here. This is your town. This is the greatest city, as you say. Mm-hmm. Not that there's pressure on you to put on a show, because you put your own pressure on there. But does it feel different being in Chicago?
Just a lot of familiar faces, but I'm approaching it just like every other fight. I did it's the same schedule I did camp in Vegas, so I still flew in back to where I'm fighting at. So it's not really a big change for me. I'm focused on the job we got to do Saturday.
Chicago's been asking for some fights for a long time, big fights. Mm-hmm. How special is it for you that you are the main event?
Man, it's a dream come true. I feel like I've been working towards this, working for this, deserving something like this for a while. Like when I signed with Golden Boy, I was happy because they told me a lot of stuff that I like to hear. They like I told, I'll say it publicly now. I told a lot of people this was the first time I felt like a priority in a company. So I just want to go out there and show that I deserved it. I earned it. It's not given to me.
Well, you're definitely the priority because you're the main event. Oscar, in English or Spanish?
En español.
Okay. I'll say it in English first and translate it for you. When they offered you the fight against Kenneth, when you knew it was going to happen, what did you think? Cuando ofrecieron la pelea, sabiendo que iba a ser pelea, ¿qué pensaste?
Pues me puse muy contento porque quedó una pelea pendiente con él, entonces al saber que al fin nos vamos a enfrentar, pues ando contento. Él es un buen peleador de buen nivel, yo voy por el campeonato mundial, entonces quien se me atraviese lo voy a quitar del camino y en este caso pues tocó a él, entonces pues así es esto y pues bien contento de estar aquí en Chicago, también de representar a todo México y pues invitar también a que van a ver una gran pelea de box este sábado, una verdadera pelea.
I'm happy for the opportunity to take on Kenneth Sims. I knew we were going to have a fight before this. Didn't happen. Now we actually have it. This is going to be a good fight. It's a good challenge. I want to be a champ, and whoever's in front of me, I'm going to take him out. I'm happy to be here in Chicago. I'm happy to represent Mexico. It's going to be a great fight. For you, Kenneth, yes, we're going back and forth about a year ago, right? You're supposed to be in Riyadh season.
Yeah.
Without getting into it, like, is that still lingering to you?
I mean, I just saw him in the elevator yesterday. He was like, "What's up, bro?" and shook my hand. So, I mean, like I said, it's a business at the end of the day. I just didn't like the trolling. And then even, it wasn't really a big deal. I'm like, I got a real good control of my emotions. So it take a lot to get to me. He was bothering me, so I was bothering him. That's it. We got to fight anyway.
Le dije que el año pasado ustedes iban a pelear en Riyadh, y donde las redes sociales estaban peleando ustedes, que se le afecta. Dijo, lo miré ahí en el elevator y le di la mano. Es negocio, pero también ellos me estaban echando a mí, yo le di a él, pero ni modo, va a ser pelea.
Así es, pues, él es un peleador, yo también, y van a ver una verdadera pelea de box. Una de las que quiere la gente, les vamos a dar una gran pelea.
He's a great fighter. I'm a fighter. We're going to come out there. We're going to put on a show. The kind of fight that the fans deserve is a fight for the fans.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's true. We both rank top 5 in the world. So it's the best against the best. That's what everybody in boxing say they want. So that's what we're giving them.
Los dos son los 5 en el mundo, en los rankings. Es lo mejor contra el mejor. Es lo que quieren los fans del box.
Así es lo mejor y qué mejor que aquí en Chicago.
The best against best. What better spot than here in Chicago? Any final words?
Yeah, but this is my city, so I'm whoop his ass at the end of the day.
Es mi ciudad, me lo voy a fregar.
A ver, ahí lo vemos el sábado.
We'll see you on Saturday.
For sure. You know that?
Kenneth Sims Jr., Oscar Duarte, the main event live on DAZN Saturday. Let's bring Oscar De La Hoya back.
Yeah, thank you very much. And Chicago, look, I mean, if you've never or recently been in a fight, the electricity in the air is just something special. And look, get your tickets. Go to Credit Union 1. That arena is going to be something special that night, I promise you. Just the fact that you have one of your very own in Kenneth Sims from Chicago, there's something in the air that is just very, very special. And when that first bell rings, there's nothing like it, I promise you. I mean, I'm pretty sure every fighter here will tell you, when we're sitting down ringside watching a big fight and it starts, it's like, man, you get chills. So Chicago, turn up. We can't wait, and we'll see you live on DAZN. Thank you. Gracias.
And we'll get them pictures.
Right, we're ready for pictures. Let's take some pictures.
As Chris Escada, talented Golden Boy photographer, award-winning photographer, will get the pictures of the fighters facing off. Again, you have 7 fights coming your way this Saturday. Doors are at 4 o'clock. The first fight at 5, and then the DAZN broadcast. There's a lot to say right there. Gets going at 7 o'clock with my man Ty Grisham, Sergio Mora for you there. So on DAZN, you'll see 5 fights. It'll get going with Yair Gallardo. And after Yair Gallardo will be Joshua Edwards, then Tristan Cruth, Regis Prograis, Jojo Diaz, and of course the main event, Oscar Duarte takes on Kenneth Sims Jr. Make sure you follow the Golden Boy social media accounts for all the behind-the-scenes coverage of what's going on. And also make sure the Golden Boy YouTube page is where you want to go, where you want to see great footage of camp visits. And those camp visits are great for you to learn about these fighters. You see Oscar Duarte, Parral, Chihuahua, Kenneth Sims Jr., Chicago, Illinois, Golden Boy Promotions in Chicago in association with Cancun Boxing de Pepe Gomez. This is for the WBA Continental America's super lightweight title. 12 rounds. This was supposed to happen last year in Riyadh. Didn't happen. And the Bossman and Duarte staring down at each other. Tomorrow, the weigh-in will be at Daly Civic Center, and it'll be open to the public. So right now, they're at the press conference being cordial. How will it be tomorrow when we're at the weigh-in? Again, the weigh-in, there's a box fest going on, a lot of food trucks, and it's open to the public where you want to come and check it out tomorrow at the Daly Civic Center right there on Washington Street in Chicago. For that tomorrow, if you're in the Chi-Town area, doors open at 12. The official weigh-in will be at 1 o'clock. And of course, we'll stream it for you live as always. So a great weekend of boxing here in Chicago. Golden Boy back in the Windy City. You'll see Yair Gallardo, Regis Prograis, Oscar Duarte. There's the boss man, Kenneth Sims Jr., Joseph Diaz Jr. also on the broadcast. 7 fights total. Also has Ciudad Obregon's Gael Cabrera. And opening up the show will be Makai Phillips, undefeated fighter out of Maryland. So for everybody behind the scenes, thank you so much. Saturday night, the main event, Duarte Sims Jr. Tickets are still available at Ticketmaster.com. Limited tickets are available for you. Again, we'll see you tomorrow from the weigh-ins, Daly Civic Center in Chicago, open to the public. Get there at 12. And if you're not available, we'll have the broadcast for you here. For everybody behind the scenes, and of course for the Hall of Famer himself, Oscar De La Hoya, I'm Beto Duran. Have yourself a great afternoon. Goodbye from Chicago.
I got something to get off my chest a little bit today. Mr. Oscar, your team, you've been trolling me. You decided to put up a picture with me on like a dead duck, and I don't really take too fond of that. I ain't never ducked nobody in my life.
No quiero decir nombres, pero ahorita en el boxeo hay mucho correlón.
What you talking about ducking? I was injured.
Yo pienso que se rajó, que no se lesionó.
Can I duck somebody I signed a contract to fight?
Es lo que traigo. Voy a ganar esa pelea contundente. Tuviste tu oportunidad, pero si la quieres otra vez, aquí estamos.
You gonna get your ass whooped.